Ion stood on the edge of the rooftop, not to jump, but to think. Beneath him, the city buzzed with life, a stark contrast to the silence that echoed in his soul. Just 6 months ago, he had it all, a promising career, loving parents, and a dream to open his own design studio. But life doesn't always follow the plan. In a cruel twist of fate, his father passed away unexpectedly. His startup failed, and his savings vanished in a financial scam. Depression crept in like a thief in the night, stealing his willpower, his purpose, and nearly his belief in himself. Ion's story could be anyone's story, maybe yours. After his father's death, Ion found himself shouldering responsibilities he wasn't prepared for. Bills piled up, his business partners pulled out, and within weeks, he was forced to shut down the studio he built with love. Friends stopped calling. His own reflection in the mirror became a stranger. Sunken eyes, unshaved beard, and a hollow expression. Nights were sleepless. Days were filled with guilt, regret, and self-loathing. "I'm a failure," he told himself every morning. "I'll never get out of this." He stopped going out, stopped answering messages, stopped living. His mother, though grieving herself, tried her best to hold him together. But pain that deep doesn't always respond to gentle words. One night, Ion sat in the dark, scrolling endlessly through his phone, looking for anything that could distract him. He stumbled upon a video, a former Olympic athlete sharing her story of losing everything in a car crash, learning to walk again, and eventually returning to win gold. Her words echoed in his mind. Rock bottom isn't the end. It's a solid foundation. From there you build again. That line hit him hard. He replayed it. Then again, tears streamed down his face. For the first time in months, he felt something, a flicker of hope, a whisper of resilience. The next morning, he made a list titled, "My Comeback Begins." It was a mess of bullet points, some as small as take a shower, and others bold like get back to designing. That's where it started, with a shower and a cup of tea. Ion knew he couldn't fix everything in a week, but he could fix one thing a day. He started waking up early. He cleaned his room. He began journaling every night, 1 page of pain and 1 page of gratitude. He reconnected with an old mentor, Mr. Salmon, who reminded him that failure wasn't the end. It was feedback. With his mother's encouragement and his own stubborn will, Ion picked up his sketchbook again. It was shaky at first, his hands unsteady, his mind full of doubt. But sketch by sketch, idea by idea, he rebuilt his creative muscles. He began uploading designs on Instagram, anonymously at first, just to test the waters. One of his sketches went viral. A fashion brand messaged him. Then another. Within 3 months, Ion was designing professionally again. But this time, not for ego, not for fame, for purpose. He started a blog to share his story. The unfiltered version, with the sleepless nights, the shame, and the small victories. By the time a year passed, Ion was back on his feet, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. He didn't just start a new business. He started a movement. The Comeback Club, an online community for those rebuilding their lives. He became a mentor to others, helping people turn their breakdowns into breakthroughs. Ion's greatest success wasn't the money he made or the award he won. It was hearing someone say, "Your story saved my life." You might be in your own version of rock bottom right now. Maybe you've lost someone, failed at something, or feel like you're drowning in expectations you can't meet. Maybe you haven't told anyone how much it hurts. Maybe you've stopped believing in miracles or in yourself. But Ion's story is a reminder that your lowest point is not your final chapter. Rock bottom strips away everything fake. The ego, the noise, the masks. What's left is the real you, raw, broken but honest. And from there, you can rebuild. Start small. Show up. Cry if you need to. Fall but stand again. Your comeback begins not when the world believes in you, but when you believe in yourself. Asterisk, asterisk. Every champion has known defeat. Every success story has a painful chapter no one talks about. But it's those very chapters that give power to the ending. You are not too far gone. You are not broken beyond repair. You are simply being refined. From rock bottom to greatness, your comeback starts now. And when it does, the world will not just applaud your success. They will admire your strength.